A state examiner's audit report reveals a long list of violations by an office that oversees municipal courts. They include using a judicial education fund to pay for alcohol and entertainment expenses. Tonight, one lawmaker from North Alabama is calling for change and tighter management.
Concerns are coming to light tonight over what this audit report shows about the state's administrative office of the courts.
If we're going to have rules and we expect the people to abide by those rules, we need to expect the government to also abide by the rules.
The Alabama Examiner of Public Accounts put out this report February 3rd, detailing 17 findings of ways in which the office failed to comply with state rules. One big issue, Alabama's Judicial College and the handlings of its education fund. Senator Arthur Orr, chair of the Education Budget Committee.
The judiciary had set up a 501c3 nonprofit to be used to educate judges.
The audit shows improper uses of money tied to the fund.
There were a lot of non-education uses of this money that was being collected via fees throughout the judiciary. That's how that was his revenue stream. So the money's being collected and it's been on conferences, which many times translates to entertainment, parties, could be alcoholic beverages.
Other issues raised in the report: failure to submit contracts upwards of $4 million for review, charging and handling fees for language interpreter exams in ways unauthorized by state law, granting close to $10 grand for sick leave to a worker who had stepped down. And
we require the private sector and government at large to e-verify individuals that are applying for jobs and to do the immigration certification that they're able to work legally. Well, the judiciary wasn't doing that in certain cases.
We put in a call to Rich Hobson, director of the Office of the Courts. The PIO, Scott Hoyam, asked for questions via email. We sent 18. He answered about 5, saying in part, quote, "The Judicial College historically has not been included in the disclosure form. Problem with that is
it was under their control and should have been subject to review by the state examiner."
As for payments for alcohol, they say in the statement, these were conference activities paid by participants through registration fees billed to the Alabama Judicial College. The purchase of alcohol is no longer allowed. And the undisclosed millions in contracts, the office confirms contracts were not submitted for review in 2018. The statement adds the interpreter's fees, roughly $15,000, were handled under guidance of the Chief Justice at the time.
Officials with the court system say they are working to improve reporting practices. We'll have a full report on our website at waytv.com.